Hi, so my name's Peter Jenkins. I joined Infinitesima in May 2019 as the CEO. The company has developed some fantastic technology, a high-speed atomic force surface detection instrument, which we call the Rapid Probe Microscope. This is an instrument that's capable to measure surface topography to better than 1 nanometer 3 sigma precision. And 1 nanometer is a very small number, as you can imagine. Our current focus is applying this technology to the semiconductor industry. The scaling of advanced semiconductors is something that has powered the technology sector, and it's entering a new phase where three-dimensional scaling of the devices is providing a significant challenge for the metrology and inspection in the manufacturing process, and creates a great opportunity for the company and its technology. So essentially, it is a form of an atomic force microscope. It's a technology that's been around for probably 3 decades or so, widely used in labs for semiconductors and many other types of applications. But they're notorious for being slow and difficult to use and expensive because of the lifetime of the probes themselves. Now, this is something that we have essentially addressed. We have a very high-speed implementation of it, where we can make measurements in a second or so compared to minutes that it takes with a classical AFM. And we probe the surface in a different way, which means that the lifetime of the probe is also solved. What we're looking to do is, through that capability, is take the technology out of the lab and into the manufacturing fabs of the semiconductor manufacturers. Now, the company started at the turn of the millennium as a spin-out from Bristol University. A large portion of its early years were focused on developing the core technology, and not being under the spotlight of industry. And then we realized that the best application for this technology, where the speed is really appreciated, is in the semiconductor sector. Our initial design-in happened with Carl Zeiss, very respected German engineering company, who are the leader in providing tools to repair the photomasks used in making semiconductor chips. And after that, we had another significant win with a design-in by Hitachi, who's the leading supplier of CD scanning electron microscopes to the semiconductor sector. And these are both for sort of hybrid applications which leverage the modular nature of the product we've developed. This year, we've had some further progress. We've actually secured an agreement with IMEC, which is a leading research center located in Belgium, and has a network of all the leading IC manufacturers and equipment manufacturers around it. And there we're going to be working with them closely to further develop the technology and its application at the cutting edge processes that are being researched there for the next generation of semiconductors. Our current focus has been on raising further funds. We've established a level of business with our current partners, but we believe that the full potential of the technology is best unlocked if we can deliver that directly to the end manufacturers and capitalize on its productivity and scalability. If we're successful with that fundraising, then we are planning to introduce standalone products directly to these end customers in the course of next year. In the longer term, the most likely outcome from the business is probably an acquisition from one of the leaders in the sector. There has been, over the last 30 years or so, a slow consolidation in both IC manufacturers and equipment manufacturers. And quite some high multiples have been achieved by technology buyouts in the sector. But as a Brit running a British company, it would be great if we could take it to an IPO phase, but that may be not the best outcome for the investors and for the company ability to serve our customers at the end of the day. Joining the Bessemer Society has been really an interesting journey. It's an amazing collection of knowledge and experience, which is highly relevant for what I'm trying to do. It's a lonely task running a business, especially a startup. And I've been out of the UK for 28 years as well. So it's lovely to have that network of people around who are struggling with some of the same problems or mastered them and actually developed successful businesses. that you can tap into, and knowing that they're there when you've got problems and you don't know how to answer them, that you can call on help. So very pleased to be a member.